case of pneumonia, no broken bones.
Whoa. How'd you know all that?
Time passes differently for me. Very good, Felonious. You're as perceptive as I am.
Where are my testicles, Summer? They were removed. Where have they gone?
Do not call me that.
Snuffles was my slave name.
No conspiracy. What this is one mistake.
Hell no.
We can upload his consciousness. You can
How will you know who you're dealing with? Oh my God, it's like my mind has been set free.
I just thought about how dramatic the intro was. Like I already did the intro before recording this, so it's just really funny. I just wanted to use like movies and shows related to the topic in like one way or another, and like that's what I came up with. Today we are talking about artificial intelligence. The reason why I wanted to do this topic is because there's been so much that I've been seeing recently that's been going on related to artificial intelligence. You can kind of see how reality is mimicking even shows like Black Mirror already, which is very weird. I don't have my microphone. I would look for it, but I'm gonna say fuck it, at least for now. Artificial intelligence, also known as machine intelligence, basically refers to the machine's ability to simulate human intelligence. Artificial neurointelligence would be a computer that specializes in one thing, and then the next level would be artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence would be human level intelligence, which we aren't here originally. Instead of just specializing in one thing, it would be the machine's ability to do multiple tasks. AGI would have the ability to do things like reason, solve problems, learn quickly. The next thing would be artificial superintelligence, which is basically a machine that's smarter than us. Machine learning refers to computer systems that learn and evolve through experience. Deep learning would be the next generation of artificial intelligence, where machines basically teach themselves with high-level thought. I want to bring up, I hope I say his name, it's Sergey Levine. He was on the Lex Friedman podcast. He made a really interesting point. He's basically saying that it's easier to allow the machines to figure it out on their own in their own environment. It made me think about like how similar that is to just being a human in general. Unsupervised reinforcement learning and where that could go, I've always wondered like somewhere along the way if AI could develop some level of common sense or like that natural instinct that we seem to have. Artificial intelligent robots, I included them in the beginning, but I do want to make a point that most robots aren't artificially intelligent. But there is a lot of potential for AI in robotics. I wanted to get into the movie I, Robot, one of my favorite movies growing up. This science action film, which is ironically based in the future in 2035, not that long from now, features a cop who investigates a crime that may have been perpetrated by a robot, which leads to a major threat to humanity. In this movie, they basically bring up the scenario of the technological singularity. It would be when AI becomes a catastrophic, I hate that word, catastrophic risk. Basically like what happened in the movie. Like I don't want it to ever go too far and then it's like we realize when it's like too late, like oh shit, like we went too far. We're making like way too many robots. It just that didn't make any sense. The way I kind of look at AI as like aliens here on Earth already. Elon Musk is someone who, you know, he's very open about how he feels about AI and the technological singularity risk, and that's supposedly why he started Neuralink. Neuralink is a whole nother video. I actually do want to do a video on Neuralink. Going off the top of my head, I did not watch iRobot before doing this video, and I have not seen this movie in years. years, so just bear with me. There is a specific scene where Will Smith gets in a car accident, and it's really interesting because the robot like basically can only save either him or a little girl, and the robot like goes based off of the analytics, and it made more sense to save Will. I don't know what his name was in the movie, so he's Will. The robot ends up saving him, and in the movie he's like, no, save her. But that part always stuck with me because it brings up the importance of emotional intelligence. That is also the reason why AI is feared. Emotional intelligence would be considered the highest level of intelligence. It's basically what I fear the most. You know, us going too far with something that literally is what's in its name. It's artificial. I guess in a way you don't know it's too late until it's too late. Interesting to me as well is that iRobot was created in 2004, right? And then the very next year, in 2005, was the development of the very first generation iPhone. I do want to show a screenshot real quick of like a robotic cleaning system. It's based in China. It's literally called iRobot, guys. IARPA, Intelligence Advanced Research Project Activity. It's a research arm of the US government intelligence community that's focused on predicting the future. According to Big Think, this organization aims to provide decision makers with real accurate predictions of geopolitical events using artificial intelligence. So they want to use AI to identify major events before they happen in the interest of national security. Facebook decided to use artificial intelligence to build a neural sensor to read human minds. Facebook in 2019 acquired a company called CTRL Labs, and they basically make mind reading technologies. CTRL Labs claims that a human will be able to control a computer using thoughts by wearing a wristband. When I first heard about that, I thought it was a joke, but it's very real and very bizarre. I do want to get into transhumanism, which it's referred to as a philosophy that advocates for the use of physics, nanotechnology, biotechnology, and neural technology to help humans transcend limitations and improve human condition. They make it sound so lovely. So for example, Elon Musk with Neuralink, he said his brain technology company had implanted a device in a monkey's brain. It's just weird how like in Rick and Morty, that was like a joke, you know, like animal and AI. Elon Musk is like, yeah, let's do this. Imagine a world where wireless devices are as small as a grain of salt. These miniaturized devices have sensors, cameras, and communication mechanisms to transmit the data they collect back to a base in order to process. Smart dust is basically miniature computers. For obvious reasons, there are a lot of concerns about it. It's also created by Hitachi and DARPA. They are involved in destructive technologies like drones, and smart dust can also be used for spying purposes. I also want to bring up Microsoft that has filed a patent to bring back dead loved ones as AI chatbots from their digital harvested data. I'm gonna start wrapping up. Let me know what you guys think about AI. I actually did want to bring up to the robot dog. If I'm not able to add the actual video, I'm going to show you guys a screenshot I just did. But yeah, it shows like the little police NYPD robot dog. I guess it's like going to a home invasion. It just looks all funny. I wasn't able to get into everything, so yes, please let me know in the comments any other AI latest discoveries that I haven't brought up. Go ahead and subscribe, continue to comment and stuff. I definitely like to talk and get deeper. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we out. We are out.
Thank you for coming. This is beautiful. I've wanted to meet you for a really, really long time, and you know, being here with you in the Cayman Islands, I gotta say, is I'm feeling a little something. You can grab it later if you want.